Shalom, remember me? It's me, Israel, but you can call me Srulik. Let me tell you about my latest adventures at Puzzlens. I was having a regular day milking the cows and cutting oranges in my kibbutz when I got another phone call from Mora Debbie. Mora Debbie said, I have to come immediately to meet with her since she has another important mission for me. I didn't hesitate for a moment because you know Israeli guys, when we are given a task, we will do it. I said lehitraot to all my friends in the kibbutz, took my favorite Israeli music collection, got to my red car and drove all the way to Ben Gurion Airport. I got on the first El Al flight with the cool captain, the co-pilot, and some gorgeous-looking flying attendants. Finally, I arrived here in beautiful Canada. After I landed, I went straight to Mora Debbie. Oh no, first I went to Tim Hortons. I just love their hot chocolate. And then I had to run some errands at Wonderland. After that, I had to pay a visit to my favorite CN Tower. Then I met some old friends and some new friends. After having so much fun, I finally arrived here at Puzzlens.
Hi, Srulik! Manishma! So good to see you again. Guess what? I have another mission for you this year. I need you to go and research Israeli music. We're learning about culture, and music is right up there with culture, so I need you to research Israeli music through the era, from the beginning of Israel's history up until today. I bet you're going to find some wonderful things about music. Enjoy! Lehitraot!
Israeli music. I know a lot about Israeli music, but I don't know where to start. Maybe I should go to the office and ask. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Srulik.
What do you know about Israeli music?
I don't know anything about Israeli music.
Hi, Ben.
Hey, what's up?
What do you know about Israeli music?
Nothing?
Israeli music? I know nothing about Israeli music.
Oh, I'm sorry, I really don't know anything about Israeli music.
Israeli music? I don't know anything about Israeli music. Israeli music?
Israeli music? Israeli music?
Israeli music?
Oh, hi, Miss Cohen. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. What do you know about Israeli music?
Oh, I know lots and lots about Israeli music.
What can you tell me about it?
Where should I start?
Where should I start? And then I had an idea. I will go around the school and ask what kind of Israeli music people like.
Hi, welcome back to Puzzlens. I missed you so much.
How are you?
I'm amazing.
I just wanted to ask, what kind of Israeli music do you like?
Okay, I know. For sure, my favorite Israeli music is Russian folk music.
A century ago, young men and women began leaving their homes and families behind in Eastern Europe to found small farming communes in Palestine. They called them kibbutzim and saw them as a path toward creating a socialist Jewish state. These fledgling kibbutzim became a magnet for other idealistic young Jews looking to create a revolutionary new way of life.
I like horas.
In 1948, when established, the newborn Israeli state found itself facing an already existing culture, in which the music played an important role. New lyrics and melodies were created since the first immigration to Israel, and were based on prayers, folk songs from origin countries, and were influenced by the existing ethnic music. But it all started way before the establishment of the State of Israel. Many of the early Zionist settlers before 1935 came from Russia. They brought with them the folk tunes and musical style from Russia. Many of the early songs of the Jewish settlers were in fact Russian folk tunes with translation or new text in Hebrew.
אנו מכריזים בזאת על הקמת מדינה יהודית בארץ ישראל. היא מדינת ישראל.
The Jewish pioneers back then made an effort to create a new Hebrew style of music, a style that would tie them to the earliest Hebrew origins. This new style borrowed elements from Arabic and, to the lesser extent, traditional Yemenite and Eastern Jewish styles. The songs were original and often talk about the pioneers' field work and about their love to the land of Israel.
No, I love all types of Israeli music, but I love Hasidic style music that makes you dance. Ay, ay, ho! Whoops.
The Hasidic or klezmer style was also brought by the early Jewish immigrants at the beginning of the 20th century. Many Hasidic and klezmer melodies found their way into the canonical corpus of the Israeli folk music. Songs were always translated from the original Yiddish into Hebrew, or new Hebrew words were attached to them. Despite of the great diversity in Israel music today, a corpus of canonical songs has developed, known as Shirei Eretz Israel, songs of the land of Israel, or Zemer Ivri. These songs composed from 1920s to the mid-1970s. The military establishment in Israel and the role of the military in Israel culture have influences on Israeli music. In the wake of decades of conflict with the Arabs, the themes of war and peace have become an integral part of Israeli music. From pre-state times until the present day, many songs deal with war, sacrifice, loss, heroism, and longing for peace. The influence of the military on Israeli music, however, goes far beyond its being a source of inspiration for songs. The military establishment have been an active promoter of music through its corps of military performance groups and through its army-run radio station, Galei Tzahal. Since the 1950s, the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, has run performing groups called Lehakot Tzvayot, army ensembles. These groups included soldiers with talent or performing experience, to bases and field positions to entertain the troops. Performing original materials, these groups became leaders in the Israeli music and entertainment field. Many of Israel's most popular songs were written for the Lehakot Tzvayot. The Lehakot Tzvayot were incubators for performers and composers who from the 1960s to the present have become Israeli stars.
I love Israeli rock.
The 1967 war marked an important turning point in Israeli culture. The Israeli music scene opened up to the rest of the world. Rock music, which prior to the war had almost no audience and was almost never played on the state radio, started drawing audiences.
Oh, Sruli, שלום גברת שולמן.
שלום סרולי, אני מאוד שמחה לראות אותך.
תודה, תודה. גברת שולמן, מה המוזיקה הישראלית שאת הכי אוהבת?
אני אוהבת הרבה אומנים ישראלים, אבל מאוד אוהבת את אריק איינשטיין. לאריק איינשטיין יש הרבה שירים טובים. אחד השירים שאני מאוד אוהבת זה אני ואתה נשנה את העולם. אני ואתה, אז יבואו כבר כולם. אמרו את זה קודם לפניי. אני אוהבת את אריק איינשטיין.
Arik Einstein, who passed away this year, was a graduate of the להקות צבאיות and a rising star in the Israeli music world since 1967.
Alongside the development of Israeli rock music, the tradition of the folk style continued. Singers like Chava Alberstein, Yehoram Gaon, and Naomi Shemer continued to write and perform songs in the land of Israel style. One of the songs was Yerushalayim Shel Zahav, Jerusalem of God, by Naomi Shemer.
שלום גברת פסח.
שלום סרוליק, welcome back.
Oh, thank you. גברת פסח, what's your favorite Israeli music?
Yemenite songs.
Oh, and who is your favorite Israeli singer?
Shoshana Damari and Boaz Sharabi.
The music of Yemenite Jews was particularly influential in the development of Israeli music because it was seen by early Zionists as a link to their biblical roots.
Greek-style bouzouki music became increasingly popular in the early 1960s. The beautiful music that effectively broke down the barriers between Israeli song and the world of Greek and Mizrahi music.
Yemenite music reached a world audience in the 1980s as a result of the effort of Israeli singer Ofra Haza, whose album Yemenite Songs became an international hit with world music fans.
Oh, j'aime la musique mizrahi.
מזרחית, מוזיקה מזרחית.
שלמה ארצי.
Bridging the parallel development of Israeli rock and the continuation of the Land of Israel tradition was a group of musicians who thought to create an authentic Israeli style that would incorporate elements of the new rock sound.
עכשיו אני מרגיש כאילו לא יודע כלום. עכשיו אני...
הזמר שאני הכי אוהבת זה... עידן רייכל.
The Idan Reichel Project, a successful pop and ethnic group formed in the 2000s, merges Ethiopian and Western music. Rachel collaborated with Ethiopian Jewish immigrants to produce a unique sound, combining electronic music sounds, classic piano, electric guitar, traditional drums, and Ethiopian-style singing. The songs are sang in a combination of Hebrew and Amharic.
ומה שנותר לבסוף מהשבר, ברוב המקרים נותרה שתיקה.
I love hip hop.
אני אוהבת את הדג נחש.
Israel has developed its own brand of rap and hip-hop with groups such as Hadag Nachash, founded in 1996 in Jerusalem. The band is known for its leftist political statements in many of its songs. Some of the band's songs have been used in protests.
Wherever I go and whoever I met, everybody told me they just love Israeli music.
אני מאוד מאוד אוהבת מוזיקה ישראלית. אוהב רוק ישראלי. אני מאוד אוהב מוזיקה ישראלית. אני הכי אוהבת את הקבץ ה-16. אייל גולן.
אני חולה על מוזיקה ישראלית.
I could go on and on about Israeli music, but Debbie said 15 minutes and we are almost there. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I surely enjoyed my time with you. See you next year. Happy Yom Haatzmaut!
איך שהלב נפתח